Right, I may or may not be in the men's toilets, but João Pedro scored and assisted. This is not looking good. Cole Palmer, you need to do something. And Sanchez, you conceded to West Ham. What is going on?
I mean, I know I have a forfeit to do this game week, but I'll be completely real. I'm just, if I think of a football thing on the spot, I've not looked any up of this as it stands right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I won't be able to go into this game week with high energy because I'm recording this like half an hour into the Friday's game. It's 2-1 to Chelsea, and I think for most of the assets apart from Nicholas Fulkrug that people own in those two teams, the ones which I didn't want to return have all returned, apart from maybe Wan-Bissaka. And guess what? The Cole Palmer, I know quite a lot of people have him, so I can't complain too much how he came off with an injury. But what an absolute bitch, man! Like, what? Like, come on, what are you doing? It's a warm-up, stretch. Like literally just stretch. Like I'm not sure what he was doing. I bet it was something really pathetic. And now I'm gonna have to waste a transfer on that guy. I was gonna open up saying let's be Avenue, but I don't know. It's like I don't want to be playing FPL again, just like the end of last season, because it's just going terrible again. I went with a Salah captain just because, just to play it safe. I'm not gonna go for a differential captain this early on in the season, because it feels like the payoff. Well, if it goes wrong, it could really bite you in the ass. So that's why I didn't go with that. And I'll be real, I'm not in a good mood in the first place. It's now 3-1 to Chelsea. And Dad, your FPL team, which was a mixture of mine and Olly's like brain babies, I'm taking full credit for the Enzo Fernandez pick. You are very welcome for that. This Bowen is meant to be like getting some form of attacking contribution. He's been part of 70% of West Ham's goals, and there was almost 2 which he had no involvement with. So I don't know if that's unlucky or if he's just nowhere near as good this season, but that would make sense if you looked at his pre-season. So please, for the love of God, look down on whoever's playing in my FPL team and just please favour them. Favour just any one of my players at this point, because please, like, this is not going to be a fun season. This might be just, we might have to change the name of this channel to FPL Shrews, because I will not want to play it anymore. 5-1. West Ham are dog. West Ham are really dog. They've conceded 8 goals in in 2 games. It's crazy. I mean, I don't expect Bowen to do anything now, because he's got an absolute. He doesn't. It's like, imagine Bowen as a set of trousers. He's got no waist to put it around, bro.
So I take all of my Cole Palmer hate back, because turns out the man didn't play, and it's hard to hate someone when they didn't actually play. But 5 goals. João Pedro getting a goal and 2 assists is not ideal. But hey, look, we've got to move on. Hopefully Mark Guéhi plays against Burnley. Otherwise, I've got Van de Ven to play Man City instead. So, hey, game's a game. We move on. Let's see what happens in this Man City game.
West Ham ended up losing 5-1. Mate, just leave the football before the football leaves them. And the football has left them. the football has left that West Ham side. My God, they've just been dogged 2 weeks running. Bowen is gonna have to leave my team, because I don't know if I can own a player associated with this West Ham side at the moment, because my God.
Alright, I have just got back just in time for the start of the Man City Spurs game. So I've got Van de Ven potentially coming off the bench, but I also have Kudus and Reinders. So I'm actually kind of hoping for a bit of a goal fest at the moment. I think, I need Kudus to step up after João Pedro decimated my team last night. But yeah, we'll see what the day brings.
Are Aston Villa stinky this season? Like, what is going on? Brentford got ran through 3-1, and now they've put up almost 1.00 XG against Villa in the opening 15 minutes. What is happening? Why does football have to be this unpredictable, man? I'm being serious? That was a terrible. I'm sorry, Olly, if you have to watch that back, but What actually is going on? If I was a Villa fan, I'd be gobsmacked, especially after pre-season going so swimmingly for them. Like what? Just what? So second half just finished. Man City Tottenham. And Man City getting dogged at home. Oh my god. I genuinely can't believe it. Like, what's going on? What are they doing? I mean, at this point, Van de Ven might be coming on for some clean sheet points. But hey, that might be a bit of a stretch. But at this moment in time, my god, this is embarrassing for them.
Okay, it's not looking... Well, after Man City didn't score and Tottenham get their clean sheet, I really need Mark Gui to not play. I will be in tears if Van de Ven sits on my bench with 6 points and Mark Gui gets 1 point. Guys, the dream is over. Mark Gui has been subbed on, so unless that man scores a goal for me... I'm gonna watch Van de Ven rot on my bench with 6 points. But you know what? You got to play for upside, and that's what you do when you start attackers first on your bench. Even if the upside is 10 minutes against Burnley. Estev's also gone off injured, so that looks good as well.
Has it? Well, Man City ended up losing 2-0, but it was raining, so I mean maybe that was the reason why they lost. Honestly, and that means I have Van de Ven coming on into my team for a clean sheet, so no complaints there whatsoever. Semenyo has just got another attacking return. That's 3 in 2 games. This is not the same person that was playing in the Premier League last season.
I know that normally I would be posting a bit more about the 3 o'clock games, but considering Burnley has the most goals against Sunderland in a 2-0 win, and Villa losing 1-0 and Bournemouth beating Wolves 1-0, it's so boring. There's just nothing going on. Like, Watkins has done absolutely nothing. Villa looked horrendous. And Mark Gui started playing, but he's not going to score. I've got Dubravka and I've got Van de Ven on my bench, just with 12 points between them. I'm going to get Mark Gui coming on for 1 point. Alright, it's not looking good for me, I can't lie. This is the morning of Sunday. The Arsenal game, no one cares about Arsenal. They've got terrible fixtures coming up, so I can't wait for everyone to bring in their players and then for them to do nothing. And also they played Leeds. Like, Leeds are known to concede lots of goals. But Luke is currently, if you include the points coming off the bench, about 2 points ahead of me, and he has a player to play, an extra player. It's not looking good. I might be losing this week. I just can't believe I put Mark Gui first on my bench over my defenders. It is honestly the worst decision I've made. I hate that man. He's never going to see my team again. He's going to sit last on my bench until eternity. But look, I've got some players today. Mateta could do something, maybe. It's been a terrible game week so far. It's been horrendous.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We are in trouble. You guys aren't in trouble, I'm in trouble. We're 2 game weeks in, and 2 of my starting 11 haven't even started. Well, 2 of them aren't, well, they're both not even on the subs bench. So we're going to be looking at an early wildcard. So yeah, I don't really have much to say to that. No goals have went in yet, the games have just started. But Rutter isn't even on the bench. Palmer didn't start, Rutter didn't start. So I'll have my 4.5 million striker Mark Gui on, as well as my defender. This game, what is the chances, man? Like, even like the FPL experts, I think I looked at FPL Harry's stream before the game week started, and Rutter was his #1 differential. Everton away, Everton's a great fixture, and he's not even on the bench. Not started, not on the bench. This game is ass, this game is shit. Olly, we're not doing forfeits anymore. Because, like, what's the point in... It's not even a bit of fun anymore, because when... I know you had Palmer, but 2 of my starting 11 haven't started. It's not even going to be a close competition if that's the kind of luck I'm going to get. He's done it! He's actually gone and done it! Iliman Unjai, I'm sorry if I messed your name up. You might be the saving grace for me this game week. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for your existence. Just thank you for your I needed this. I needed that goal from him, otherwise I would just be cooked. Even more so than I already am, but thank you, God. Thank you, Njai. You might have saved me from making a early wildcard decision, which could be bad. But that might I might still be on a red arrow back in like 7 millions, which is terrible. It might have saved me from making a worse decision, and it might be. You don't know how much my team needed that. You have no idea. Thank you, God.
Luke's definitely beating me because Njai scored, which is not good. He's currently 1-1 in the Crystal Palace Forest game. I need Mateta to do something, or I'm just going to have to bank on Virgil van Dijk, which is not something I want to have to do against Newcastle, but it's looking rough.
Why has Njai been taken off 64 minutes in? But he's done well, he's got the goals, that's all I can ask from him. But one thing I will say is you can look at Man United's team. Two things I noticed: how far back Bruno Fernandes is in that Man United attacking force. He's not even part of the attacking force. He's part of the defensive midfield force. But he's so far back. So that's the first thing I'm going to notice. The second thing is you look at Mbeumo and then Cunha. So there's some class on them. And then you just look at Mason Mount, like, bro, who's the odd one out there? Basically, it's either Mason Mount's time to shine or it's time to quit football. Leave the football before the football leaves you. Is, as somebody said, I can't remember who said that. We're 82 minutes in, I would love a Brighton goal roundabout now. It would be lovely. It would give Njai maximum bonus points. It would take out anyone that's got Everton defence. It would take their clean sheet out. That in an ideal world, that's what happens. On a serious note, I might have to really think about when I'm going to wildcard, because I've invested in a few bad players, I would say. We got Bowen's the worry. Njai, his minutes are a worry. The Everton team, even though they are winning against Brighton, still concerned about the Everton team as a whole. Russa, if he's got injury and still plays 66 and only plays 66 minutes anyway, is he worth it? I don't know. I need to put some thought into this now, I reckon.
A penalty has been awarded. But for who? Chris Kamara? Mason Mount has drawn a penalty, so Bruno Fernandes might get an attack in return.
Please, for the love of God. I need this.
Well, yeah, I would. You know, sometimes you got to put rivalries aside and just hope you get some points.
Please, God.
He's missed the goal.
Oh my God. Are you genuinely serious?
Oh my gosh, it gets worse.
You missed?
It keeps getting worse.
Genuinely, I can feel anger. I feel angry at that. Are you genuinely serious?
Oh dear me, this team is actually cooked. I might not break 20 points this week, Luke. I might hit my lowest points tally.
What are you?
I think I'm on 19.
Who's coming off the bench?
Mark Gooey.
He put the penalty over the crossbar. Mate, I'm gonna have to wildcard next week or the week after. My team is in absolute tatters. United have just scored. I think Ollie captured both our reactions to Fernandes missing the penalty. Fuck you, mate. But yeah, I was just talking to Ollie what's happened in the United game. Then the goal literally, he got the notification that goal was scored as I was mentioning it to him. Oh, it is a goal, but it was Euro. A Brian Mbeumo assist. So it doesn't make any difference to me whatsoever. Still hoping for a Bruno Fernandes return for my sanity. Please. Of course we're going to have a look at how FPL is going in our mini league. And so far, unless Van Dijk pulls off a miracle, which could still happen, you know, he's a solid defender, could get a clean sheet, might even get a goal on a header. But unless Van Dijk well, literally blesses Olly with an absolute haul, then I should beat him this week. But that would literally just be a very small silver lining to the absolute honking our teams have done this week anyway. So yeah, it wouldn't really provide too much condolences. This is the Monday, we're on Monday, it's Monday evening. The team sheets have been released, Salah's starting. I know quite a lot of people have captained you, but it doesn't matter. I need as many points as you can. As many points as you can squeeze out your tight little crack. Please. Shout out to Adam Lallana. I'm going for a run. I'll see you probably at half time.
I have done the maths, and I need Virgil van Dijk to score 11 points tonight. If he gets 2 points for playing, he keeps a clean sheet, he gets his defensive contribution points, and he gets 3 bonus points, it is possible. I can still win this. A lot needs to go right. But if there's a time for it to go right, it's when I currently am on 23 points and Van Dijk would score a third of my points for me.
1 hour later.
Alright, Luke, after seeing as Newcastle have scored, I think it's time to
You don't think Van Dijk's going to score a
spin that wheel. Even if he scores a header, I'm still not beating you. My team has performed. I've got 1 return, and that is a Burnley clean sheet. That's the only, unless Salah or Van Dijk do anything, that is the only return I've got in my team this week.
You're gonna have the downs to have the ups on it.
Exactly. So you know what?
That's how it goes. Sometimes.
Maybe this is the universe punishing me for finishing top 5k. But let's go ahead and spin my forfeit. Well, hopefully I can do a better forfeit than you, because his was horrendous this time.
Hey, I blame the idea.
Alright. Okie dokie.
Are you recording the screen?
Yeah, I am recording the screen. It turns out I have not recorded the screen, but I assure you it did land on red ass. So at some point in next week's video, you will see Luke kick a ball at my butt. Sorry about that. Back to the video. Alright, well, be sure to check in for that one. Can't wait.
That'll be great.
Yes, Luke, I did it. I'm on 30 points. Van Dijk got his defensive contribution. Now, I know last week I said that Van Dijk's going to average at least 4 points. He's currently averaging 3 points, but when Liverpool stop conceding more than 2 goals, I'm going to be in the money with Van Dijk. So, they do play Arsenal next week, so it's not looking too good for game week 3. But from then on, just wait. The points are going to be flooding in. So, you know what? Look, I'm on 30 points. Cannot complain.
Mate, all this guy has done, by the way, put me on camera. All this guy has done today, since what, we got off at 6:30 this morning, that's all this guy's done is complain. Well, bro, anyone that's watched, I'm pretty sure nobody here would have watched last season. I got dogged by you and the whole Premier League system for the second half of last season. Tell him to stop whinging in the comments, please.
But you know what? 30 points. I can hold my head high and say I did not end up with a 2 at the start of my points total this week.
Oh wait, who is it?
There is life after death.
Who is it? It's R and Gumana. What even name is that? Who is that? Guys, who is that?
Great. Did Van Dijk or Salah get an assist?
Let's have a look.
Probably not. It's probably some random person. Probably Alisson got an assist, let's be honest.
Sloppy Sly.
Szoboszlai was playing right back this week. This game.
He got the assist. Now.
He's done it. Salah got an assist. I may or may not have deleted the last recording.
We'll try our best to find it in his recycling.
I will recover the file where I hated on Szoboszlai.
On my life, I clicked on SofaScore. It came up with Sloppy Sly for the assist, so I apologise. That was my fault.
Oh my gosh, Luke! I almost broke 40 points this week. Yes.
And I did break 40 points this week.
Yes. So realistically, I only need Salah for the last 2 minutes of each game.
Yeah, I only brought him in for the 2 minutes.
He's got 9 points in the last 2 minutes of each game so far.
Anyone that didn't captain Salah is just getting professionally rage baited by this man.
If I captained any of my other attackers apart from Salah, I might have actually thrown myself through a window right now. Oh, well, there we go. See, silver linings, Luke. It's always a silver lining.
You don't know how much we needed that.
Exactly. I did. It's like golf. That little assist will keep me going to the next game week when I get hurt all over again.
It's like it's like drugging a hamster on like meth, just giving that little bit.
Exactly. Like 4 points it doesn't seem like much, but it's brought a tear to my eye. The fact that I've got an attacking point. Exactly. Okay.
I was just waiting for you to say exactly to something. You did.
We'll see you in game week 3.